mentioned, Rob, there's an awful lot riding on this, not just the World Cup final.
You're absolutely right, Dave. I mean, Phil Taylor there didn't look in their eyes. He just shook the hand very weepishly there. And, you know, Adi, he's the one we know what Phil Taylor's going to do. Adi has got to step it up. Played terrible by his standards in that game against Paul Nicholson. I think the Australians thought they might not get here in the pairs, but certainly now, and they're in with a big shout, and they seem to be the more upbeat walking up.
Whitlock's had a great tournament. Nicholson has had a terrific tournament as well. Came of age in that last match.
He did, yeah. That's a big win for him. He's been waiting for it. He's been trying hard, probably too hard at times, and tying himself up and getting tense. But now he's got a chance to really prove himself and get back to where he was a few years ago.
How easy is it to bring yourself down from having a bit of needle and a bit of words exchanged?
Well, sometimes it helps you because, you know, you get that extra adrenaline rush. You know, they're on the go all day, on and off the stage, so, you know, you get the adrenaline and it dies down and you've got to get it up again. But if you've got that little bit of niggle in between, then that keeps that aggression, and you need a bit of aggression when you're getting tired. You need the extra revs in that arm to get the dart to the board.
How do you see this going, Rod?
I've still got to go with the English, because I think Phil would have had a serious word with Adi. And we know what Phil's going to do and Simon's going to do. It's down to Adi and Paul Nicholson. Adi has got to up that scoring power, and I think that Phil would have probably given Adi a bit of a rollicking and then put their arm on the shoulder and said, come on, bud, let's get this done.
Rod Sutton and Wayne Mardling commentary. Wayne, this is getting rather tasty.
Oh, this is all good fun, isn't it? This is what we want to see. This is what professional sport is all about. It's about men caring whether they win or lose and playing for their country, playing for the pride of the win. Now, Simon Whitlock is first. It's first to 4 legs. Yes, anything can happen, but Simon Whitlock didn't play well against Phil Taylor. The only man really with any form coming into this match is Phil Taylor. He's got to hold it together and hope that Adrian Lewis responds.
Well, they've all got to hold it together now, haven't they? After things got very fruity at the end of that Lewis-Nicholson game. Well, Nicholson just served it right up to Lewis. Well, we know that Lewis, in the previous interview with Dave, said this match was 3 Englishmen and an Aussie. Which Nicholson may well have taken exception to and thought, well, if you want to dish it out, pal, I'll just, you'll have to take a bit too.
130.
Frosty up there, isn't it? It's baking hot. I mean, it's absolutely, the temperature has rocketed in the Sport Hall, but it's very frosty up on stage.
Adrian Lewis started with a 137. He could only get better, couldn't he? This is going to be tense. No matter what the score, it's going to be tense, because the tension up there between the players is really for all to see. When Phil Taylor entered the stage and shook Paul Nicholson's hand, there was no eye contact at all. In fact, he just kind of left his hand hanging, hoping that Paul was going to make contact with it.
Extraordinary scenes. Australia had the darts in this leg, but they've not made any kind of use of them.
91. England, you require 116.
Phil Taylor, the leader of the pack. Brilliant. 16. Double top. For a 116. Statement.
76. Australia, you require 130.
Paul, if he doesn't hit the 60, we want to go above it. Treble 20 ball now. And they pulled it. Adrian Lewis.
54.
Return to the hockey.
England, you require
And wants 40 points to put England 1-0 up against the throw.
Marker. Markers.
1-0.
England.
England.
It Was close, Phil. You're right, but he went in. Now they have to dance, the English pair.
Not at any point did you think that Adrian Lewis was going to miss that tops for the last dart. He certainly didn't.
100.
In that final we mentioned a couple of years back, when England eventually won, Australia won the doubles match. The format was such then that that sent it to a sudden death leg, but they actually won the doubles match but lost the sudden death leg.
Much better format now.
No question.
85.
Sure, Paul was clean shaven when he got here this afternoon. Been a long day for these guys, and this is only the semi-final. We're looking to book a place in the final against the Netherlands, the number 2 seeds. England, the number one seeds.
100.
Australia
To be feared. And with the stubble looking for trouble, it seemed, after that last match. Perfect from Lewis, split the difference. He's subdued, Adrian, isn't he?
I think he's concentrating. I think you could see a release of just everything from him, his emotions, if they win this.
40.
I think he wants to get the job done and then let it go. Well, 116 again for Phil. Same dart, 16. Yes, same dart. Tops. It's not the same dart. It's a miles better result. 2-0 England.
Just so impressive that he can make that micro adjustment. As you said, Wayne, the first 2 parts of that combination were exactly the same, and then you could almost see the tungsten terminator that is Taylor recalculating what he needed to do from just missing over the top last time on tops to putting it right in.
Against Devon Peterson, he wanted 167, 60, 57 hit the 25. 2 legs later, wanted 167, 60, 57 bullseye. Did not make the same mistake.
To the World Cup holders, who are looking to make it 3 title wins on the trot. This year, if they do make the final, it will be against the other big hitters from Holland, Raymond van Barneveld and Michael van Gerwen. The top 3 players in the world will all be in action, plus Sparley, who is the Premier League champion.
59.
Simon has played so well from the first round up until he played this man in the semi-final. And it's just kind of hit a brick wall with Simon, which is a shame. Just when his country needed him most, and just when Paul Nicholson needed him most, he's gone missing.
Well, on the positive for Australia, it's only 1 break of throw here. If they can get the break back, then they'd be favourites again on the throw. Going to hold their darts here, though. Not ideal. Nor's that.
42.
Couple of big trebles here. Perfect dart. 177.
177.
116 left again. This time for Team Australia. This time for Paul Nicholson. The pressure is on. 60, 16. Phil Taylor got it in the last leg. Can Nico? No.
England, you require 56.
Well, that's that 56 again. Easy. Easy as that. You enjoyed that. Phil Taylor, yeah, you enjoyed that. Well done, my son.
Well, could be set up for seeds 1 and 2 to meet in the final, one leg away. And it would be the dream final, let's be honest. At the start, before a dart was thrown, many a judge was saying England will play Holland in the final, won't they? Well, it's looking like they will. Team Netherlands in the pairs match to be victorious averaged 117.88. England are currently averaging 93.16.
60.
So many stats.
Both are going to enjoy comfortable doubles wins, aren't they? When they must have gone on stage thinking this could be edgy, this could be tense in a race to 4 legs, but in the end both those doubles matches have blown out, haven't they?
Yeah, it seems to be that the team that got off to the best start, and I mean within the first 6 darts, have just carried on. The other team have capitulated. Treble 19. And 74 left.
Well, this is one last hurrah for Paul Nicholson and Australia, because now
requires 74.
Phil Taylor has been very reliable in this match. He's been cool, calm and collected. 20. The double top and a place in the 3rd consecutive World Cup final for Phil Taylor, Adrian Lewis and England. A darting demolition job in that doubles tie. Taylor and Lewis had some edgy moments, particularly when Nicholson defeated Lewis to send it to a decider. But in the end, the big two were too good. And it'll be Netherlands against England in what should be a